They're afraid to contact you because of how much you've grown. It shows how much they haven't grown. And they're telling people either you ghosted them or they ghosted you, one or the other. They're acting like it was them, though. Like, oh, they ghosted me because of this. Like, basically saying they have the upper hand. Like, even if you ghosted them, they're saying that they're the ones responsible for it and they're acting like it's a good thing. That's not how they actually feel about it. You've grown a lot and they feel really intimidated by that. They are self-medicating in some way. This is someone who has a lot of vices, or at least one big vice, if not a lot of little ones. Some kind of addiction or struggle, something that they fall back on quite a bit. You are my angel. You already know the answer. I want to come back. You already know what to do. I'm always telling you that. I'm just here for your intuition. This person's not emotionally mature. They would disappoint you. You would find them disappointing. But yeah, they're acting like one thing's going on, but it's actually something else. And maybe you have thought about taking them back, because there was a strong connection here at one time, a really strong connection. This is someone you've at least, I know this is specific, but you've paid for dinner for each other before. That kind of connection, whether it's friendship or otherwise. The kind of thing where you go out with someone and you're just like, oh, I'll pay for it. You don't even keep track. Like, that's just the energy I get, you know? That says a lot about a friendship. And then it really went wrong. Like, people are speculating about it, wondering how this could have ended. Your past shapes you, but it doesn't define you. If love had a weight, would you still carry it? You've come farther than you think. There are no real secrets in this world. See, the mask shattered. Their mask shattered. You have come further than you think. And this person, you know, it's a trauma bond. Like, you moved on from something that they just haven't been able to move past. You're making them look bad, but it's really not that. You're making them feel bad. You healed. You gave up something that they just weren't willing to give up. You maybe were in a 12-step program together or something like that. Something where maybe you both gave up something and now they're just trying to go back. If you have heard this person talking about you, you need to know that it's really about them. I mean, it always is, isn't it? It's always other person's projection. Like, it's really not about you, but they're trying to make it personal, like it's about you. I'm telling you, they are so triggered. And it's really kind of sad because at one point, like maybe even a year ago, this was someone you would have invited over for the holidays. Something close to that. Like, you'd make sure you got together once a year if you hadn't seen each other, that kind of thing. And now things are really, they've really drifted apart. Grudge holder. That doesn't shock me at all. Too busy winning. Stay focused on yourself. They're holding a grudge because they feel like they should have won something too. Like I said, you really just show them up. You just make them feel inept. They feel exposed by you. They feel exposed because they wanted to hold on to some old habits, some old patterns, and you didn't want to. You wanted to move on. And they're holding a grudge for many reasons. It's like now they're going back over your whole friendship or relationship, poking holes in everything. This came out authentic vibes. This is what you deserve. Okay, this is what you used to get from this person. Well, actually, even if they're being kind of mean right now, that's authenticity. Let's see. Grudge holder was already there. New perspective. Spreading positivity, doubt, surface, facade of concern, friendship test, jealousy issues. This keeps coming out. They're very jealous. This just confirms. It's like they really thwart you. I just got the word thwart. When you try to spread positivity, when you try to make them feel better. This isn't about you. There's something deep going on here with them. That's why they tested you, and you may have had doubts. Yeah, there's been a facade of concern for a while before this actually ended. Yeah, you may have had doubts, or you started seeing things clearly. These are things this person could change if they wanted to, but they don't want to. They're not willing to change right now. What's holding them back? Criticizing. Fear, loneliness, everyone leaves. Okay. People leave because they criticize a lot. Really, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, self-sabotage type of thing. If they would just learn to be somewhat nicer or more accepting or stop trying to change people, this wouldn't happen to them so much. But yeah, they're trying to change people, trying to always have everything their way. Very rigid in their thinking. What should you focus on, though? How should you deal with this person? The main thing is just send them healing. This is someone who really does need healing. And you both know a lot about each other. Again, trauma bond. Maybe have heard each other's stories in depth. And it's like, why did this person just suddenly get weird? It's because they just couldn't hang with you, really. The authenticity, like there was just a lot of stuff they wanted to do that you didn't want to do. They wanted to go back to some old ways. You are ready. You will get through this. Operate in love and you will prosper. Be kind to this person. This is advice we could all take. If you're mean, if you want to lose it on them, if you decide to get angry, they win. Because now that's what's going on. This is really weird. Because I really am getting like some kind of substance thing because self-medicating did come up. So really substance abuse, some kind of issue there. And if not a substance, there's other addictions, gambling, all kinds of other stuff. This person went back to some old ways because that's how they deal with things. Their jealousy, loneliness, fear, both fear and loneliness. That's how they deal with it. But they don't realize what's really going on is they're just driving a lot of people away. But actually, they are starting to realize. They're starting to realize that that's not an easy thing to learn. That the problem was you all along. And that's what they're realizing, that the problem has always been them. This person has had a hard time keeping friendships, haven't they? Any kind of relationship is a struggle for them. That's not your issue. You are ready to deal with this. You are ready to go on. You just needed to know this. Like this person is struggling. There's a whole lot going on below the surface that they're not telling people, okay? And that's all you need to know. And you are not the only one they're doing this with. It's like, you know what? I just got this. I can't believe this. I knew someone who lived in a halfway house. In fact, I knew everybody in the halfway house. And this one guy, he was so into the 12 steps that he would preach them to everybody. Like he was so very encouraging. He was an older guy. It seems like we called him Reverend Bob or something. I can't remember. That wasn't his real name, but I can see him in my mind, even though it's been 25 years. But I couldn't believe it when a few months later, someone told me that not only was he not living in a halfway house, he would drive past the halfway house and shout obscenities from a van and like throw empty bottles at the halfway house. I don't know how that happened, but that's the kind of thing you'll see. Like if you have ever been around people in 12 steps, you will hear and see it all. And that's the vibe. It's like someone who just changed. Like, I don't know what happened, but the guy relapsed, completely relapsed. And he was mad at the whole world. I really don't know what was going on, but that's what I mean, is this person has something else going on. And if suddenly they flipped like that, that's not your issue to deal with. I'm just letting you know there's really, really something massive going on here. I'm going to speak this into your life. Please, I want you to accept it and know that I send this to you only with unconditional love. This is the energy to end this reading. You make excellent decisions. You deserve to succeed. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. You attract healthy relationships. You flow with love. And even this person, nothing, no one, nothing can stop good things from happening to you. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.